Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 13th of March, Monday. We're back from the Dallas Card Show. Thank you guys for jumping in the old sports cards tonight with us. I don't know what that means. I can't talk. Leaf Valiant Football, 8 boxes are before you. It's a brand new release. 80 autographs. That is 80 autographs in this break. Please leave a comment if you're watching. And again, thank you for hitting thumbs up. This break is brought to you by Brian with a Y. Dynasty record, 21 teams in this break. The record had to be broken eventually. Brian with the Bills, Eagles, Patriots, Keenan with the Titans, Brian Chargers, Brian with an I. He actually may have 2 I's, we're not sure. But Brian with an I, Saints, Brian Lions and Dolphins, Brian with an I, Colts, Jonathan Panthers, Brian Jets, Vikings, Cowboys, Rams, John with the Niners, Brian Seahawks, Packers, Raiders, Brian with the I, Texans, the other Brian, Falcons, Darren for Bewitched with the Giants, Don with the Bengals, Sean carrying around a large smoked ham. He just carries it around town with him. Ravens, Brian Chiefs, Steelers and Commanders, Douglas Bears, and Brian Cardinals, Browns, Jags, Bucks, and Broncos. What we're going to do, guys, all the cards will go to the NFL team the player's affiliated with. If we pull a college player, an NIL card, I'm going to stack those up in the order we pull them to keep them in that exact order. At the end of the break, if we have any teams that don't have any autographs, we're going to randomize the top of the stack, give each one of those teams an auto to fill up the board. Once everybody has an autograph, if we still have NIL cards, they're going to be random to all. So we're going to spread the peanut butter out, so to speak. Rum ham. Ooh, what is that? Keenan tried to trade. Cool name, Keenan. A la Keenan Allen. Were you named after Keenan Allen or Keenan Ivory Wayans? Or are you just Keenan? Or is it just a coincidence? I'm trying to think of other Keenans, but I don't really know.
That's Keen.
You're a smart man, George.
I know.
You're a smart feller. All right. Should get a 101 proof. Should be a slabbed card in every box. All right. Did Brian with a Y start a thing where people are going to try to break the record? He might have. All right, they are top-loaded. They're not all at the bottom of the top load, FYI. Chris Oladukin, he's been on several teams. I think he's going to be Steelers, but let's look this up. Number to 18, Chris Oladukin. Hand that over to George. Oladukin, Kansas City Chiefs. Most current team is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. KC is going to be Brian with a Y. I can't believe he got an autograph. Just kidding. All right, next up is going to be Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel. Number to 15. There you go, George. Dylan Gabriel. He is a quarterback. So keep your rookie quarterback autos. I'm going to have you hand that one back to me. He is in college. Looks like OU. That'll be our first NIL card. All right, next up, Kennedy Brooks. Should be the Eagles. Kennedy Brooks to 25. Running back, Philadelphia Eagles. Next hit in the break. Philly going to go to Brian with a Y. This is Romeo Dobbs. There you go, Packers. Don't have to look this one up. Green Bay. Nice one. 15 of 15. Last one stamped. Oh, they're after you, so they got named after you. Hey, thanks, Matthew. Hey, come on over to YouTube. Join the party over in YouTube if you want. Green Bay Packers. Going to be Brian with a Y. It is all Brian with a Y thus far. All right. Ooh, love this. Rising stock. Almost a rainbow effect in the background. That is Travis Dye. Travis Dye. 10 of 20. I don't think any relation to Jermaine Dye, but I'm not sure. Travis Dye, NIL, Oregon State. Next up, we have Emeka Egbuka. I love this design. Taking it to the house. Got the little referee man there getting run over.
The referee man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is not stamped properly. I'm gonna go number to 30 is what I'm guessing. 12 of 30 or 12 of 3, if you want. Emeka Egbuka. Ohio State Buckeyes, NIL. Is that right? I thought he was in the NFL. Yeah, he's not in the NFL. I'm thinking of Eric Izukanma, I think. All right, next up, Matt Corral. Nice one there. They go Panthers getting the quarterback. You got a tattoo. I didn't even know that. 3 of 5. How would I know that? Carolina on my mind. Carolina Panthers are going to be Jonathan R. It's the first person not named Brian with a Y. All right, little referee man again. Isaiah Spiller going to go to the Chargers. Isaiah Spiller taking it to the house purple. 1 of 10. Chargers. Brian with a Y. Redemption. Chris Olave. That deserves a boom, kids. There you go, Saints. Brian with an I. Brian with an I. Actually, I hope you got 2 of them, Brian. If so, feast your eyes on this. That is a Valiant auto card. Could be any insert. Could be any serial number. Could be the 101. Leaf does not divulge that. That is going to go to the Saints. Brian. The other Brian. And 1 of 1. Evan Stewart. Evan Stewart. And that is going to be a crystal orange. This is a pre-production proof autograph. So the back will not, it'll just have the sort of the cracked ice or broken glass, whatever your Leaf calls it, design. It's kind of an example card. Instead of them tossing them, they use them in the product. And that is Evan Stewart. There you go, George. I haven't looked up Evan Stewart before. That's weird. That's going to be NIL, guys. That is going to be NIL. Texas A&M. So somebody, if you go hitless, is going to have a chance at a 101 right off the bat. Let's get a good screenshot here. There you go. That's a good screenshot. I think you spelled breaks wrong, Matthew. Just saying. That's like the brakes on your car. Just throwing that out there. I mean, I don't want to be that guy.
You are that guy.
Carly was saying something about it. She got tired of reading it, so she wanted me to say something. Joseph Nada has wings. Kind of like always. 1 of 25, kind of like Red Bull. Joseph Nada. You're not very good at tape, are you?
I am if I do it my way.
Clemson Tigers, NIL. He declared for the draft. I do declare. Kyron Williams, there you go, Rams, taking it to the house orange. I love this insert. Kudos to Leaf on that design. Is anyone here to hit the thumbs up button? Is anyone here to hit that? Rams. Brian with a Y. Can you believe it, George? Let's get a round of applause. I can't believe you got another auto. There you go. Quinn Ewers, University of Texas, rising stock. 11 of 20. That's going to be NIL. We can take that one later. I'll set it over here. NIL. Trent McDuffie. This is going to be the Chiefs. There you go, Kansas City. What is this? Here Comes the Boom is the name of the insert set. I think we should hit boom just for that. 1 of 4. Kansas City again. First team to double up. George said he didn't want any teams to double up, but I said it's fine if you do.
You know I didn't say that.
All right, it's not mathematically possible, George. It's a joke. We have 80 autos. It's not mathematically possible to only have 32.
Yes, it is.
No, we're going to have 80.
80 what?
So people have to double up. You're not very smart, are you?
No, if they're all NILs, no, I guess that's right. If there's, never mind. I'm going to go with, yeah.
George was sick the day they taught math at LSU. Yeah. It was only one day. Xavier Hutchinson, Crystal Orange to 20. Xavier Hutchinson. It was a joke, George.
Whatever, dude.
Iowa State Cyclones. Iowa State Cyclones. Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt. This is Jermaine Burton, rising stock. 2 of 5. Jermaine Burton. Don't call me Tim. Crimson Tide previously played at Georgia. That's a couple of nice teams to play for, NIL. And we've got Malachi Nelson. I'm assuming this is going to be NIL as well. Malachi Nelson, number to 10. Yep. Quarterback from Los Alamitos. Los Alamitos, California. Plays for USC. Cracked ice. Evan Stewart strikes again. I know he's NIL because, well, we've already had him in the slab card. 3 of 5. CJ Stroud. Boom. Word on the street is he may be the number 1 pick in the draft. Going to be top 2 most likely. Number to 20, NIL, and that is a big card, kids. That is a nice one. We're going to put that in our stack. Cade Klubnik, I think also going to be NIL. It's a 101. It does have a scratch on the case, so it's not on the card. Prismatic green, rising stock. Very cool. Let me look him up. Cade Klubnik. Quarterback from Clemson. NIL. Gonna have some nice NIL cards here, guys.
I assume you saw the trade between the Bears and the Panthers?
Oh, yeah. The Bears raked it in, man.
Whoa.
2 firsts. 2 seconds. No, 2 firsts, 3 seconds. And DJ Moore. 2 firsts, 3 seconds, and DJ Moore. And then, hey, I think they should trade again. Trade out of the 9 spot. Get more picks. Draft more linemen. All right, we've got Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler is going to be NIL. Make sure that I get that down on the top loader. Good design here, All-American. 2 of 7. Oh, 1 of 1. Let's get a boom for the 1 of 1. Emeka Egbuka. We've already gone down this road before. Actually got this same card. NIL again. NILs are going to be eating here. That's awesome. All right, we've got Trayshawn Holden. I'm going to look that up. Trayshawn Holden. You get called for that in the NFL. You might be able to get away with that in college, but you're going to get called for it in the NFL. Holden?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Oregon Ducks. Well, they are loading this with NIL. It's going to be a lot of randomly assigned teams here. Troy Franklin. No relation to Benjamin.
What's up, Carl 5?
My favorite Carl in the house. 5 of 5. I'm fond of Carl Lewis, though. Just FYI. What was the name on that one?
Troy Franklin.
Now I'm thinking of Carl Lewis. Troy Franklin, Oregon Ducks. This break is brought to you by the NIL and Brian with a Y. Nakobe Dean, going to go to the Eagles. All-American cracked ice design, 1 of 5. Philadelphia, 2 autos for you. We go Eagles and Brian with a Y. Purple Sauce Gardner, the rookie of the year on defense in the NFL. Going to go to the Jets. Jets would be a very good team to have in this one, and it's Brian with a Y. You guessed it. Come on, highlighter. Don't fail me now, highlighter. Next up, Slade Bolden. I can't remember where Slade went. Slade Bolden, number to 10. Slade Bolden he was signed by the Ravens, and Ravens it is, Baltimore. Baltimore Ravens are going to be Sean carrying around a large ham. Someone not named Brian. Oh, the Bears signed Tremaine Edmonds today. They're getting serious, man. They're getting serious. Are they going to just let y'all down? Is that what they're going to do? Tyler Algier. Is this going to be like Dallas Cowboys hope? Type hope? They just, they call that false hope. It's going to be the Falcons. Take it to the house. Had a great rookie year. 5-5 Atlanta. Also one of the good teams to get in this. Brian with the Y. 2 101s in the same box, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, actually. Is this Aiden Hutchinson? Here comes the...
Boom. Here comes the...
There you go. Caught on. Good job, George. Good timing.
I said boom.
Good timing. George figured it out. Aiden Hutchinson going to go to the Lions. Big 1-of-1 printing plate there. Looks like the blue plate special. Detroit, Brian with a Y. And back-to-back 1-of-1s. Your slabbed card is Charlie Kolar. A little bit of a scratch up top here. Charlie Kolar, I'm going to say he was with the Ravens, but we'll see where that ends up. Stand by. Charlie Kolar is going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens, another hit. Sean, 2 hits. Chicago, Detroit's the new rivalry. Jordan Love disagrees. Ooh. 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 I don't think they're going to do you right next year. I think the year after they're going to be good. That's my prediction. All right. Kyle Phillips. I believe Titans, but we'll look this up. Taking it to the house. Purple. 4/15. Kyle Phillips. Receiver, Tennessee. Tennessee Titans are going to be Keenan Ivory Wayans. There you go, Keenan. Famous person breaking with us. Kyle Phillips. Didn't we just get Kyle Phillips?
Yeah, I think we...
Seriously?
Yeah.
Back-to-back Kyle Phillips. Back-to-back Keenan, 20/20. Hindsight's 20/20. There you go. You can't make that up. Love will surprise a lot of people. That's been said in songs for years, Eric. It will surprise you. Tyler Goodson. Tyler Goodson next up. 7/20.
The captain of Tennille say love will keep you together.
You're old.
I am old.
You're old. Green Bay Packers. Packers with the hit. Brian with the Y. Wonder where Carly went. She saw the word love and ran away. Tanner McKee, O'Galley G. Look at me. That's NIL. 1/15. And we have an orange parallel. Sam Heward. Also going to be NIL. It looks like his ears are really big. Looks like he has Dumbo ears here.
Looks like he got crazy.
He can hear me saying that.
With the whatever that stuff is.
The paint.
Yeah.
Next up, Jordan Davis in Philadelphia Eagles green. There you go, Philly. 3/30. Jordan Davis. Philadelphia leading the way with 3 autos. Brian with the Y. Redemption, Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs redemption. Stand by.
Not part of the Bee Gees.
I know I spelled that wrong. Jahmyr. Jahmyr. Running back for Georgia Tech. NIL. Gonna go in the NIL pile. There you go. All right, Cade Otton gonna go to the Buccaneers, and I like it. It's orange. Got a little Tampa color there. Cade Otton.
Yeah.
11/25. Brian with a Y, Buccaneers. Next up, have you ever seen so many autos? You probably have. We've done Leaf products before.
Yes.
Calvin Austin the third going to go to the Steelers, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin the third, number to 10. I'm gonna double check that, but he should be a Steeler. He is. Played at Memphis, Pittsburgh. Brian with a Y. Still NIL, yeah. All right, this is Grant Calcaterra, and he looks very stunned. That's the deer in the headlights look. 1/1 prismatic black. Grant Calcaterra. I think I've looked him up before. Thank you, George. Grant Calcaterra. Tight end for, I'm wrong. The Eagles. Thought it was NIL. Philadelphia again. This break brought to you by the Eagles. Brian with the Y, 4 hits. We're halfway there. Are we already? I can't believe we're halfway there. Seems like only 2 hours ago we started. Actually, only 20 minutes ago. I'm just like lightning. You know what I mean?
You're amazing. I can't even say how many good things I want to say about you.
I'm like a stallion.
I mean, it's amazing.
Flying through the sky with lightning bolts coming every which direction
It's
out of it.
surprising that your goodness doesn't just seep through the microphone, the video, and
Say it, don't spray it, bro.
Penetrate.
Ugh. Say it, don't spray
I
it.
didn't spray it. I didn't spray it. Either.
Don't spray it.
It's coming at you. It's just coming at you. Love from Dane.
Jerome Ford gonna go to the Browns, Cleveland Browns. Jerome Ford, number to 30. Cleveland Browns. Brian with the Y. Coming to the party. Jarian Ely, All-American, pink. Jarian Ely, 4/7. Kansas City Chiefs is what I show here. Chiefs again. KC is going to be Brian. 3 hits. Cracked Ice, Garrett Newsmeyer. This will be NIL in his little LSU uniform. Boo. Garrett Newsmeyer, 12/15. Love the look of this. Corey Kiner, back-to-back LSU. Don't love the look of that. But Corey Kiner, look him up. I think he still NIL, 17/20. Corey Kiner, yeah, actually transferred to the Bearcats. He didn't want to be an LSU Tiger. I don't blame him. And next up, we got Damani Jackson. Is it just me, or does it look like his helmet is really big right here? Like he's going to ram somebody. Damani Jackson, or maybe he has a big frontal lobe. Damani Jackson with a big frontal lobe. NIL, USC. And we got DeMarvin Leals going to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here comes the...
Here comes the fun.
We need to take applications.
Here comes the... Oh.
That's Steelers. In case you're wondering. Pittsburgh Steelers, second hit for Brian with a Y. All right. Trayvon Walker, the first pick in the National Football League draft. There you go, Jaguars. Brian with a Y. Jaguars, 1 of 5. I like it. Keep your quarterback rookie autos. Desmond Ridder, Atlanta Falcons. To this point, he's their starter. Don't know if they're going to draft somebody, but Desmond Ridder may have something to say about that. 11 of 15. Falcons second hit to go with your Tyler Algier. That's what I'm thinking, El Ray. Great minds think alike. Oh, this guy's stock is rising. Anthony Richardson. Talking about him being a very high pick. 2 of 15 NIL. Good luck on that. And the Rookie of the Year of offense in the NFL, All-American. That is a prismatic lightning. Love the design. Garrett Wilson. Jets. No boom for you. 101 Garrett Wilson.
Come on, it doesn't say boom.
It doesn't have to say boom.
Oh, now
it's a big card, George.
That's physically a large card.
It's emotionally a big card. Good night. It's like watching a kid eat spaghetti, El Ray. Like watching a kid eat spaghetti. Hit that thumbs up button. How many likes do we have?
I don't know.
Wow.
Why would I know?
There you go.
I don't know. Adrian!
How many do we really have there, Gropo?
52.
Well, that's not very good. Hit that thumbs up button for us, guys. It helps out the channel. Jermaine Johnson the second. There you go, George. Getting a Johnson in the break. That is going to go to the Jets as well. 4 or 5. Back-to-back. Back-to-back Jets. All right, and Jalen Weidermeyer changed teams a few times there in the NFL. We're going to see where his last stop was, Jalen Weidermeyer. His last stop in the league was actually for the Colts. So he's going to go to the Indianapolis Colts. They are on the board. That's Brian with an I. Brian with an I. Jelani Woods, going to be Colts back-to-back. There you go, Jelani Woods. Love it. 18 to 20. He's going to be a good tight end, I think. And Aiden O'Connell. Aiden O'Connell. What a cool name. Aiden O'Connell. I think he's going to be NIL, guys. Aiden O'Connell plays for the Purdue Boilermakers. Started 3 games in place of Jack Plummer. Is that Jake Plummer's kid? That could be. That's interesting. All right, and Zay Flowers, Rising Stock, beautiful cracked ice card. Great design on these. 3 of 3. Zay Flowers. Stand by.
Nicholas, I might just be fooling around.
Boston College Eagles, NIL. This guy's going to make it big someday. Joe Montana, my shoe talking buddy. It's all we ever talk about. Boom in the middle of the sentence. It's all we ever talk about when I meet him is our shoes. True story. He's wearing the number 16, so that's Niners. San Francisco, 7 of 25. San Fran, there you go, John with the Montana. John B.R.I. All right, Javion Haley. Javion Haley. 2 of 4. I think that's going to be NIL, but let me check. Coastal Carolina. NIL. A big NIL pile to go through. Jeremy Ruckert going to be the Jets. New York Jets, another hit. That is 5 of 5. Jetropolitans, 4th hit. Tied with the Eagles, 4 hits apiece. And oh, mommy, Garrett Wilson again. Jets, team of the break. 5 hits, got a Garrett Wilson 1 of 1, and here's a taking it to the house, 2 of 5. I do want to point out the 1 of 1 did not get a boom. The 2 of 5 did. Just want to point that out. Not criticizing. Hey, you're the boom master. You have your reasons.
I do.
You have your reasons.
I do.
Just saying. Zamir White, 1 of 1, prismatic red, All-American. It's going to go to the Raiders. Raiders on the board, Brian with a Y. Again, a little bit of a scratch here. Do wish they would bag these, maybe so they don't scratch. That'd be my only complaint. I like the packaging on this product overall.
We'll bag them for you.
We'll bag them, but I wish they would bag them while they're in here. That would make a lot of sense. Coastal Carolina, baby. Yeah, the new Alabama. All right. He is currently the starter for the Commanders. Sam Howell. Hang on to his stuff. Sam Howell, Commanders, and Brian with a Y. Nice one. Number to 20. Wonder if we're going to see him.
That's a long word.
Need to get a Kenny Pickett, so hopefully we get one out of this case as well. Malik Cunningham. Malik Cunningham should be NIL to 20. Malik Cunningham. Louisville Cardinals. NIL. And we got Mario Williams, USC. This guy's going to be NIL as well. This guy's actually tough to look up. 5 of 10 because there's another Mario Williams that got drafted in 2006 with the number 1 pick. So let me confirm this guy. USC Trojans receiver. NIL. Oh, die cut. I am a big fan of this design. Very cool. That is the Honor Guard. Good. A very nice insert by Leaf. Got to give him kudos on that. And my only thing is I can't read the font. That is Malachi Nelson. Malachi Nelson. 5 of 30. Great insert design. I think that's going to be NIL. Yep, we've already had him once, so another Malachi Nelson in the stack. 1 of 1. That looks like a Frank Gore auto. It is not. But who do we have here? 1 of 1. Tyler Algier, Hotlanta. There you go, Falcons. Nice Algier printing plate auto. Falcons 3rd hit. 2nd Algier. Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell. George does like the packaging. That's true. Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell plays for the Longhorns, Hook'em Horns. Cracked ice. Travion Henderson. 6 of 30. Believe that's going to be a pretty popular player when he gets drafted. Running back, Travion Henderson, Ohio State. The NIL pile. This may be the most NIL cards we've had in a break. We've got a Phil Yurkovich. I like to call him the Jerk. It's going to be NIL as well. Number 15. And we've got Nico. I am Leva. I am a Leva. Not I am a believer. It's I am a Leva. Uncle Nico. Rising stock. 3 of 4. I think he's going to be NIL as well. Tennessee quarterback. I'm a Leva. Saw our face now. I'm a Leva. This is going to go to the Patriots. Hang on to this guy's stuff. I think he's going to be a starter someday. Bailey Zappi. This is an acetate. This is an acetate called the Clear Gold. 1/1 parallel. Patriots, congrats. I think your first hit, and it's a good one. Patriots and Brian with a Y. One box left. Hey, you really can't beat the bang for the buck in this product. 80 autographs for this price point. We do have another case on Wednesday. And then I'm going to list one more for Friday. I have confirmed I have one more coming in. And that'll be it. We have 3 cases. I don't have any loose boxes. Just 3 cases, and we'll be done with Valiant this year. Yeah, and we tend to get Hendon Hooker quite a bit. Haven't seen him yet. I know Leaf had a deal with him to sign in a lot of the previous products. So we'll see about this one. All right, Tyler Van Dyke. Used to work with Mary Tyler Moore back in the day. 15/15. Tyler Van Dyke. Quarterback for the Hurricanes. The U. Next up, Ty Freifogel. He's a nerd. Ty Freifogel. That's what nerds, that's the sound they make.
I wonder if he has a fry daddy.
I don't even know what that is. Kansas City Chiefs. Gonna go to the Chiefs. Don't know what that is, and it's going to the Chiefs. 4 hits for KC, and my camera's jacked beyond all recognition. Stand by. My green screen, I mean. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. All right. And we've got George Karlaftis, back-to-back Chiefs, the Greek Freak. The Chiefs and Jets in this break both have 5 autographs. That's 1/5 for Brian. And that's Brian with the Y. And Brian has both of those teams, actually. You got 10 autos right there. All right, next up, Dameon Pierce, my guy, Houston Texans. Been waiting for a Texans hit. That's Brian with an I. 2 of 3. And Cameron Ward. Cam Ward, All-American. 5 of 20. Won the Jerry Rice Award as the most outstanding freshman in Division I football. There you go. From Lake Jackson, Texas, NIL. Cracked Ice. This is Treylon Burks. Nice one for Tennessee. Also got a Malik Willis. Taking it to the house. Treylon Burks, 12 of 15. Titans. Keenan. 3rd hit for you, buddy. Kenneth Walker. Little Sea Chickens action. Seattle Seahawks on the board. Brian with a Y. Kenneth Walker, rising stock. Everyone in this break is getting an autograph. You guys know that. We have so many NIL cards, and we really don't have that many spots that we need to fill up. So, yeah, everybody will get at least one auto. David Bell for the Browns, taking it to the house. David Bell, 1 of 15. Cleveland Brownies. On the board, Brian with a Y. And here he is. It's boom time. Brian with a Y. Pittsburgh Steelers. Kenny Pickett autograph. Getting worried about not getting one. Kenneth Pickett cometh. 5 of 15. And our final card before we start randomizing to the hitless spots. Georgia's guy, we're going to end out with a Max Johnson. That is the most Johnson you can have. It's a Max Johnson. That is going to be NIL. And I really don't want to type that in on my keyboard either. I'm afraid I will get spammed later in my life. So Max Johnson, NIL. Good luck on that. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots that are going to get one of our, look at this NIL stack. So we're going to go in the order we pulled them. So I'm going to look for the first 9. Let me show you my screen here. Pretty exciting stuff. We're going to randomize 4 times. That's what we're doing tonight. And the first thing we want to do is fill the board in. We want to fill the board in. So there are your teams that are not highlighted. If you have multiple hits, you have a number out by your name. So I will have George read off all of our spots right now that are currently without a hit. Go ahead.
Bills, Dolphins, Vikings, Cowboys, Giants, Bengals, Bears, Cardinals, Broncos.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, we'll randomize these 4 times and go right down the list. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 4 times. And guys, before I go read these off, it'll be Chicago down to Arizona. So the Bears will start us off. And I'm going to highlight all the teams here, make sure they're all highlighted with 1 hit each. Really good value on this break. Low price. We have another one of these on Wednesday. So I know the spots are filling up pretty quick. All right, we're going to start out with Chicago. And I know you guys don't want to look at a spreadsheet the whole time. So I'll actually show you what cards you got. The Bears are going to get Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel to 15. And we have time. We actually have 30 minutes until our next break starts. So I'm going to go through these not at a super fast pace. All right, Travis Dye is going to go to the Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Cracked ice, number to 20. You know who we didn't get was Bryce Young in this one. Did not get a Bryce Young. All right. Emeka Egbuka, Kazumtai, going to go to the Broncos. Let's ride. Denver Broncos. Let me put that where you guys can see it. 12 of 30. The stamp's a little messed up there, Denver Broncos. New York Giants, you are getting a 1 of 1 Evan Stewart Crystal Orange. They are actually not all Brian spots, are they? I didn't see. I don't think they were. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I don't remember. I've highlighted over them now. No, because the Giants were Darren, so it wasn't all Brian's. Viking Cry Time up next. Joseph Nada. Going to go to the Vikings. 1 of 25. Big Tatanka, Buffalo Bills. By the way, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. It helps us out quite a bit when you guys do that. Buffalo getting a Quinn Ewers. Hang on to this. Big quarterback there. I don't need tape on that one, George. That'll be the Buffalo Bills. The Bengals, Cincinnati, Xavier Hutchinson. Cracked ice, Bengals, 14 of 20. How about them Cowboys? Dallas Cowboys, Jermaine Burton. Jermaine Burton. Going to go to the Cowboys. 2 of 5. And we end out our hit list with the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals getting a Malachi Nelson quarterback auto. 5 of 10. Malachi Nelson. All right, we still have a ton of cards to go through. Instead of me thumbing through them, I don't know how many we have. Actually, I think I need to. I need to tell you guys how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the top of our stack. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You only got to be in the top 27 to get one of these. So we're going to randomize all the teams. Looks like the top 27 going to get an additional auto. So this is how we spread out the spread the love here. We're all about spreading the love. All right, and this is going to be random to all. So here's your 32 spots. Bills down to the Broncos. I'm going to mix those up 4 times. This is the remaining NIL cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Steelers down to the Falcons 4 times. We're going to start out with Pittsburgh. And I think if my count was correct, it's Arizona and up. So it's Pittsburgh down to Arizona. And we'll work our way down this list until we're out of cards. Steelers are going to get Evan Stewart, cracked ice. 3 of 5. Houston. We have an auto.
Are you marking those?
No, you need to mark those. Steelers and Texans. I'll tell you what. Let me mark them. It'll be quicker. Yeah, let me mark them. Steelers. And we got plenty of time, guys. This is a little bit of a slow process. Just making sure we get these correct. Next up, did you get the Texans? You have it in your finger, in your hand?
I don't have the card.
You don't have the card? It's C.J. Stroud. Let's get a boom. That was the Texans. Hang on to that. That may be the number 1 pick in the draft. There you go. All right, next up is going to be the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers and Jonathan's second hit. Carolina, Cade Klubnik, another quarterback. That's a 101. James, you got into Wednesdays? Good deal. Yeah, we're doing this again Wednesday night, guys. Wednesday breaks are almost sold out, so go grab your spot. Ravens, Nevermore. Third hit for Sean, carrying around a large maple glazed ham. Could be a dry rub. Spencer Rattler. Nice quarterback for you. Yeah, you got a Hall of Famer. You're the only one to get an NFL Hall of Famer in the break. For the Joe Montana, not bad. LA Rams are going to be next up. Brian with the Y. LA Rams are getting a 1 of 1 printing plate, Amika Egbuka Kazum type. We'll need to tape that one up. There you go, 1 of 1 for the Rams. And the Chiefs had quite the break. Kansas City. This will be your 6th hit, which puts you in the lead. 6th hit for Kansas City, and it is Trayshawn Holden. Yeah, if you're going to get one auto, can't go wrong with Joe Montana. Another team that owned the break, Philadelphia Eagles. 5th hit for Brian with a Y. Fly, Eagles, fly. Troy Franklin. He kind of looks like an eagle. Montana, the only veteran, would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. Tennessee Titans with multiple hits. You got another one. 4 hits for Keenan. Keenan Ivory Wayans, Titans. Quarterback, Tanner McKee.
Titans, I'm sorry. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Tennessee Titans. Tanner McKee from Stanford. Upon us is the Seattle Seahawks. Brian with a Y. Sam Heward. He comes from a long line of Hewards that were all quarterbacks. Not kidding. Brock Heward. Bob Heward. Even Roosevelt Heward from back in the 1800s. He was a quarterback. That needs some tape, George. There you go, Seahawks. A lot of Hewards out there is my point. Viking Cry Time. Minnesota. Redemption. Jamar Gibbs. Again, don't know what insert it's going to be and don't know what numbering it's going to be. It's just going to show up at your doorstep like a baby via the stork with less responsibility. Jacksonville Jaguars up next. Brian with the Y. Jaguars. Neusmeyer from LSU, Louisiana State, if you're into that kind of thing. 12 of 15. All right, next up, Big Tatanka, Brian, second hit for the Bills. Buffalo Bills, that is Corey Kiner. Now, he got the heck out of LSU. He's actually running away from the stadium right there. He now plays for, I think, the Cincinnati Bearcats, 17-20. It's going to go to the Bills. Next up, Detroit, you ain't lying. Detroit Lions, Brian with the Lions. No more crying. This guy has a huge frontal lobe. His name is Damani Jackson. He might ram you. Number to 20. Detroit. All right, Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys next up. Second hit for Brian as well. Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be hang on to this. Anthony Richardson. That almost deserves a boom. This guy's moving up the draft board, kids. 2 of 15. Ran a very fast 40 at the combine. Commanders. Yes, it's a real NFL team name. I'm not kidding. It's Commanders. Commanders of Washington getting the Aiden O'Connell. Aiden O'Connell. A fine lad. For the Commanders. Saints. New Orleans. Second hit for Brian with an I. The other Brian. Zay Flowers. Pretty card. Pretty card. Pretty bird. Zay Flowers. 2 of 3. That's a pretty Flowers. Giants. New York Foosball Giants and Darren from Bewitched. Darren with the Giants. The Giants are getting Javion Haley. All-American. Josh, you didn't miss a thing. We actually just started. We just went on the air like 2 seconds ago.
That's not true, Josh.
Javion Haley. I think he knows that, George. It's that joke thing.
Oh, it's a joke thing, huh?
Yeah, it's a joke.
I don't get those joke things.
I know. Green Bay Packers. Green Bay. Lambeau Leap. Brian, third hit. It's going to be Malik Cunningham from Louisville. 5 of 20. Next up, the Raiders. Second hit for Las Vegas. Viva. This is going to be Mario Williams, receiver from USC. 5 of 10. Miami Dolphins are going to be Brian with a Y. We are really filling up the board, getting 2 hits here. I love this card. There you go, Dolphins. Love the die cut. Our only one in the case. Could be a case hit. Honor Guard. Great name for an insert and a great design. 5 of 30. Patriots getting their second hit. They were hitless. Now they have 2 autos. Brian with a Y. New England. You got a Donnie Mitchell. Cracked ice. Hit that thumbs up for us. If you like our channel, if you want to support our channel, click the like button. We appreciate it. Thank you for being patient with us here. It takes a while to go through this, but this is how we like to do these breaks, to spread out the autos as much as possible. LA Chargers next up. Travion Henderson. He's going to be a pretty high draft pick, I feel like, at some point. Hang on to his stuff. Chargers. Second hit. Denver Broncos next up. Let me see. Denver Broncos, that is our double team spot. You are going to get Phil Jerkovich. It's the jerk. 3 of 15. Cincinnati Bengals. Second hit for Don. Bengals getting Nico. I am a Leva. He likes to leave. He's a Leva. Nico, I am a Leva. 3 of 4. Here goes Cincinnati. Colts next up. Indianapolis Colts, third hit. That's going to be Brian with an I. He's a pirate. Tyler Van Dyke, All-American auto. Nice quarterback, number to 15. Next up, the Bears. Chicago Bears, second hit for Douglas. Douglas with those tricky Bears. Cameron Ward. Cam Ward. And our final hit, 5 of 20. Who is going to get the Max Johnson? That is the big question. Max, it's a 1 of 1, Max Johnson. And it is going to go to the Arizona Cardinals and Brian with a Y. Brian, what a great way to end out a break. End of a long day. Max Johnson. Enough said. All right, let me show you the board. This is our final board here. It's why we love doing the break this way. Look at this. Great break for the investment. Everyone except maybe John, you got one auto, but it was Joe Montana. And then the Cleveland Browns and the Buccaneers got one auto each. Everybody else got multiple autographs. So very cool. We're doing another one on Wednesday, and I'll put our final case on Friday when I list Friday's breaks. Give us a like. Subscribe to our channel. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with our next break. Bowman's Best Baseball up next.